Welcome back to another Casey Kasem's Top 40 2023 version. We are now going to get into 15 through 11. That's right, 15 through 11. We are getting mighty close to our top 10 of Casey Kasem's Top 40 2023 version. I am excited because unlike some of the people that have been listening lately, I'm pumped about all of these songs. Every song that we have had on this top 40 was number one, very difficult for me to choose. There are several songs that I can think of off the top of my head, which after we go through 5 through 1, after we revealed everything that's on the top 40 list, I will tell you some songs that I wanted to put on the list, but I just didn't because there were other songs that I just liked better, and I know some of that's going to be crazy for some of you, but you'll just have to wait until we get done with this whole shebang before I reveal what at least some of those songs were that I really wanted to put on this list, but because it was so difficult, I didn't, and I chose other songs to many's apprehension and disgust that I probably left them off the list. But that's okay because it's my list, as we've said before. And I'm excited to get into this. But before we actually get into this, if you happen to be joining this video or this channel for the first time, I really want you to know that you should not start watching here. You should stop watching this video and go back to the first video of this series, which was Casey Kasem's Top 40 2023 version, and start from 40 through 36 and then work your way down to this, so you can get an idea of the songs that were in the 40 range and now we're in the songs that are in the top 20 range. To me, they are different, but I like all of these songs. It's just the way I had to count them down. There is also a playlist that has all the videos of this called Casey Kasem's Top 40, but you will also find in that playlist another Casey Kasem's Top 40, which was the original Casey Kasem's Top 40, but it was for the whole channel of all the songs that we had learned, or I had learned, based off this channel up until that point, which I think was 4 or 5 years on the channel. And that was even harder than this was because I had to boil it down to 40 songs from like thousands of songs, or maybe it wasn't thousands, but it was a lot. And this one was just the year 2023. And next year we will do 2024, hopefully. I already have some songs that are in my 2024 playlist that I'm kind of working my way through and trying to figure out which songs I just dig so much and which songs are like not as good as maybe as I thought they were, but they're still good, that kind of thing. So that when 2024 rolls around, if I'm still here and you're still here, I'll roll that out as Casey Kasem's Top 40 2024 version. But this is the 2023 version, and this is 15 through 11. Also, before we get started, and if you're new here, you'll see to my left, this is the pay for play that we have on this channel. If you want to submit a song for me to react to and for people on the channel to react to and give you their thoughts and ideas, there is a way to do that. And if you go to the introduction video that is on the front page of this channel's site or whatever, my channel, you'll see a video that pops up, and it's an introductory video that will kind of explain everything that you need to know about how you need to submit a set. And you can be a DJ for a day with a whole set, or you can just turn in one song of hodgepodge sets that we do here. Go ahead and do it because we only have about 15 to 20 people that are really regulars on the channel. It's a very small channel. But we could use some new blood in here, and there can be anything. You can turn in anything from K-pop to what we typically listen to, which is progressive rock or metal on here. But I'm up for anything, to react to anything. You just may not like my reaction, or you may, depending. I just know this. I'll tell you the truth of how I feel. You don't have to agree, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay, so working our way down in 15 through 11. Let's get through this and start with number 15. What I think I'm going to do for this song is I'm not going to really say anything. I'm just going to play the song and not even tell you the title or the band until you guys can guess it in the chat and figure out who actually turned this in. And we'll continue to work our way down to see who is going to be the winner. And as a last reminder, whoever the winner is will receive a full 5-song or less than an hour set for them to turn in whatever they want to turn in. So number 15, here we go. Love it. Who is it? Who picked it? Great fucking run there. No, the song is not called The Nature of Time. That is the album, though. Secret Sphere is the band. Woo! It almost sounds like it could be like a Plenty thing, but it's not. Not Plenty, Plenty, the player. And it kind of reminds me of the one song that made it on the last Casey Kasem's 20, or 40, top 40. What was the band's name? Nobody picked it, but somehow ended up on my playlist, and therefore ended up on the... It was Arch Echo, is who it was. This song kind of reminds me of that. Yes, totally reminds me of Arch Echo, who I wanted to see, but I didn't get a chance to see. And the thing I love about this, because some people bitch about instrumentals, this is short. It's a pretty short song, but the instrumental is perfect. It's so good. Hence, making it into my top 15. The song is called Commitment. Very good chord choices, lots of nice runs, keeps you on your toes. Anytime this song comes on my playlists, because it's on a few different playlists, I get excited. Just love the beginning, love the runs that it does. And then a nice, like, kumbaya, peaceful moment at the end. It sounds like it almost could be, at least some of the sounds that they pick, reminds me a little bit of Aviations, like this kind of stuff. And some of the chord choices they have reminds me of Aviations. So hopefully in the chat, as this is playing, someone is figuring out who turned this in, because I don't know. But that is Commitment by Secret Sphere. I think that song is definitely in my top 15 when I think about it. Very, very happy that it's such a just short, to the point, but has great parts. I think the transitions into each other's parts that are a little bit different from each other fit perfectly. It's kind of everything you want in an instrumental song, especially when it's short. If they would have kept doing that kind of stuff for 20 minutes, it's tough to keep that going. So to do it in 3 or 4 minutes, perfect. That's all I gotta say about it. Moving right along. This is gonna be a fast video, people. The fastest video you've ever seen. You've wanted this for a long time. I'm gonna give it to you. All right, so the next song, or next band, is a band that only made it on here once, because I think we've had them on the channel 2 or 3 times, and some of the stuff I was just like, not much my thing. A little quirky, a little weird, which all of you know that are on this channel a lot. I'm not really much into quirky But this song, it has a titch of quirkiness, but not much. It's just absolutely kicks some serious ass. I love the riffage in this song, and that's why it is coming in at number 14. The band is Diablo Swing Orchestra, which the name is completely different than what you would expect in this song, although Diablo means devil. So the Devil Swing Orchestra kind of matches it when you know that, but when you hear swing orchestra, you don't think of what we're about to hear, because this is called Exit Strategy of a Wrecking Ball. Let's go. Oh, and I love how low that is on the bass. The opening of this song is one of the best openers of 2023 for me. Who would turn in Diablo Swing Orchestra? I don't know. I love this. Totally good transition into this. Fit perfectly. Turn you. Nice transition again. As we all know. I love how it keeps that ostinato part. And it's very subtle in the background to keep your like body moving with that pace. Even though you got the strings that are kind of very wavy over top of it, the ostinato keeps you hooked. I love the heaviness, man. The fucking heaviness. Just major dick hairs. And I love the way his drums sound in this. Oh, I love it. Syncopation. There's back to that. See? Oh, I remember hearing this the first time and I liked it. So important for songs to have a callback within a song. Burn it in your brain. I have no idea who turned this in either. My mind. Good, another transition into a slower part again. And a repeat. A, B, A, B. If I remember the other songs by these guys, I think we're just too off the beaten path. If I, yeah, no idea who turned this on. But thank you. It's in my top 15. Song fucking rips. Again, I gauge a lot of how I pick songs on when it comes on, what do I immediately feel? Am I like, oh yes, I love this song? Or am I like, eh? Or am I like, should I skip it? Ugh. When this song comes on, I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's gonna be a nice 5 minutes. How can you listen to that and not just get like a serious raging boner if you're a dude? I guess if you want, girls can get raging. They're just not called boners. They're called something else. All right, so coming in at number 14 is Exit Strategy of a Wrecking Ball by Diablo Swing Orchestra. So at number 15 was Commitment by Secret Sphere, who I do not know who turned that in. Nor do I know who turned in number 14, which is Exit Strategy of a Wrecking Ball by Diablo Swing Orchestra. Which brings us to number 13, who I also don't know who turned this one in. But this is kind of a duet, I guess, because at least in my band titles, it's got two names. So this is Bruce Sword and Jonas Rensky, I think is how you say it. And the song is called Pretend. So let's get into it. Another 5-ish, I think, minute song. Very ballady type song. Again, has like a Steven Wilson vibe to me, even though it's not Steven Wilson.
I can't afford to live. I can't afford to take my chance.
I could see this being an Adrian song, but I don't know. Who else could turn this in? Definitely not.
They're telling me to live in
Definitely not a Colin song.
fear.
Definitely not a Sasha song.
To give it all again.
This feeling like an Adrian song.
Gave it all for nothing.
It's got like a Pineapple Thief vibe to it, so that's very much an Adrian song.
At least I fought to get us here. If anyone should ask
Nice build here.
how the story goes, just pretend we're almost.
I don't know if it's because of what has been submitted the last year,
Just pretend.
but when I think about everything we've done so far up through number 13, this is one of the fewer like ballads, right? Which that kind of dominated the whole first Casey Kasem's top 40. And I said, as I've said in the past videos, I wanted to include a little more balls to the wall, even though I side on these kind of songs. But I think about what we've had on here, and I would say at least half, or maybe close, are much more up-tempo, balls to the wall type songs, and not as many of these. Now granted, we still have 12 more songs after this. This is a total campfire playlist song. Which, by the way, another month and a half or so should be back into campfire weather. Although I'll be in Korea. So when I come back in June, I'm sitting in the back. Probably be listening to this song next to a campfire. If anyone should ask how the story goes, just pretend we're almost there. Just pretend. Such a soothing, good ballad song. And when the wreckage breaks, we'll fall into below. Just pretend it's safe and warm. Just pretend. Pretend. Talk about a slow, slow burn. The song is very much a slow burn. Definitely a high, let's get high kind of song around a campfire. Not that I would do that. So, coming in at number 13 is none other than Bruce Sword and Jonas Rensky. Rensky. I think that's how you say it. And the song is Pretend. By deduction, because I don't know, but I told you, sometimes from deduction I can kind of figure out who it was. It's probably an Adrian song because it just seemed like it had that kind of Pineapple Thief, clone sort of vibe to it, which tends to be Adrian type songs. So I'm gonna guess it's Adrian, but I have no idea. Please put it in the chat if you don't know already. Which is quite ironic if that was Adrian, and that's who we find out it is, because the next song is definitely Adrian. I know because the band has only been turned in by Adrian, and the name is quite unique or very memorable in that the name of this band can be used as like a slight of someone. Like if I say, oh, that person is an airbag. It's not a compliment. So the band is called Airbag and the song is called Into the Unknown. Now before I push play on this, because I'm pretty sure this is Adrian, Adrian, you have become in 2023 the most dichotomous person I know. Because certainly on the first Casey Kasem's top 40, you won because you just tend to pick songs like Pretend, and this next song like Airbag, Pineapple Thief, which I tend to love, and Clone. But this year, I don't know if it's just you pick different songs or you didn't turn as many sets, which is part of it. But also, you just like some weird shit, man. You have like a completely dichotomous taste. You have like this beautiful stuff that I'm like 100% on board with what you like. But then there's other stuff that you say is good that is just absolute shit. So you are an eclectic taste, I'll say that. So here we go with Adrian's song Into the Unknown by Airbag. Didn't think you'd see me again, would you? So soon? But we have a little problem here, and I tried to do this as covertly as possible because the issue is that the song that I just told you was going to pop up was blocked in about 78% of the countries. And it was also blocked when we did this originally. So I tried to pawn it off in Discord as if it just happened, so I didn't reveal already to all of you in Discord that were helping me figure this out, that this was going to be a song on these new playlist of the Casey Kasem's Top 40 2023 version countdown. But I just want to say a big fuck you to Orchard Music, I think is who it is, that has blocked this in 78% of the countries for some odd reason. This was a great song, and yes, I think because of Discord, this was an Adrian song. So Adrian, take a bow. You do get the credit. However, we do not get to listen to the song because I did listen to it. I did the whole video as normal, but when I uploaded it, it got blocked. And so I was trying to figure out if this one song would block the whole video for everyone. And what we seem to have found out through our little investigation is that if you're in the United States, which was one of the few countries that it wasn't blocked in, it's blocked in the UK, is that you would be able to watch the whole video up until this section of the Airbag song, Into the Unknown, I think is what it's called. But if you're in the UK, it blocks the whole video. So for instance, Colin, when this premiere would start, it would just block him and he wouldn't be able to watch any of it. However, for you United States people like me, it would allow you to watch it up until this point, and then it would block this or it'd go dead or something like that until that song was finished. So I thought, well, that sucks because a lot of people who will be watching this are in different countries where this would be blocked, therefore the whole video being blocked, not just that one section of the song, which is absolutely insane that they do that. So not only because they have to be retarded and block the song for everyone, which still makes no sense, they block it the whole video, even if there's other songs that are not blocked by copyright like this song is. So Orchard Music, thank you for blocking this for everybody because you are so selfish and stupid and make no sense. Goodbye. So for those of you who are going to do Airbag in the future, you might want to reconsider because this type of stuff makes me never want to listen to this kind of band again, to give them zero support because of this stupid label. Enjoy. So at number 15, we have Commitment by Secret Sphere. Number 14, Exit Strategy of a Wrecking Ball by Diablo Swing Orchestra. Number 13, Pretend by Bruce Sword and Jonas. And number 12 is Into the Unknown by Airbag. So that leaves us with one song for this 15 through 11 left. So who would be coming in at number 11? I'm sure some of you have been waiting for this song to show up. And many of you that were complaining about a specific song that was in the first 10, 40 through 30. Yeah, it's a great song. Loved it. But this song is, in my opinion, much better, which is why it falls in at number 11 versus where the other one did. And I would almost be positive on who turned this song in if it hadn't been for that actual person who I thought turned it in. And I think this would be a Para song, but Para, in the 6 years that we've had this channel around, I think has paid for like 2 songs. Maybe 2 sets. I'll give him that. Most of the songs he turns in were either free at the very beginning because I was nice, or 2, somebody else paid for it because he won a set, or someone just gave it to him because they're just nice. So I would normally be like, this is a Para song because the band is Sleep Token, but because Para never turns anything in, typically, it could have been somebody else who also likes Sleep Token because the albums that they've come out with and the album they came out with this past year has just been glorious. So someone else could have been like, hey, I'm going to turn this in too. So I don't know. It could be Para, but it could also be somebody else. If you haven't guessed it by now, coming in at number 11 is Chokehold by Sleep Token. And this song absolutely rips. When the song comes in on the gym, oh, just love it. The mixture between like the parts and the styles is what made, I think, this whole new album very good. And why so many people now know Sleep Token that didn't know them before very much. I remember Para begging me to listen to these guys.
When we were made, it was no accident. We were tangled up.
Hope this doesn't get blocked. It's not the official video.
In a flood. I come as a blade.
Beautiful.
A sacred guardian. So you keep me sharp and test my worth in blood. You got me now.
Love how that drum sound came in at the perfect time.
You got me now.
You can feel it. The tension building. Great harmonies there. Voice parts sound excellent. And you still got to jam. And of course, one of the major themes of songs that I like is that trash that just holds that perfect rhythm.
Beneath the stormy seas, above the mountain peaks, it's all the same to me. It makes no difference.
Nice changing up the cadence of how he's doing the lyrics and melody. Not lazy at all. Very creative.
I've turned my walls to gold to bring you home again. So show me
Building.
that which I cannot see, even if it hurts me, even if I can't sleep.
Can't sleep. There you go. Blimey.
Act out of a holy duty to be constantly aware.
Kick it. Such emotion. Chorus, chorus, chorus. so much emotion wrapped up in this whole album and this song. I liked War of Being, but it's just not this song. I mean, I think, would you guys agree with that anyway? I know you guys think War of Being, or some of you think should be definitely higher on my list, but you would at least agree this is much better than War of Being, right? Okay, so that brings us to our number 11, which means the next video that we're doing is going to be our top 10 of Casey Kasem's Top 40 2023 version. We are finally getting into the top 10. Again, I'm just guessing that Airbag was definitely Adrian, so Adrian's got another one, but it's taken him this long, so he's going to have a hard time catching up to Colin if Colin truly is in the lead. Other than that, I'm not quite sure. Maybe Bruce Sword is also Adrian because it had like a very Adrian-esque type of ballad sound. But Diablo Swing Orchestra, I have no idea. Secret Sphere, I have no idea. Sleep Token, it could be Para, but it could also be someone else. So very interesting. We are now 15 through 11 finished and in the books. Hopefully you guys are adding up, and somebody, maybe in a comment, because I know we're trying to leave comments on the videos now to help maybe 2 or 3 more people see this video that normally wouldn't. But maybe in the comments, throw down who's winning, who's in the lead, and what the numbers are, if you feel so inclined. If not, I'll add them up probably right before 5 through 1 just to see who's going to be the winner and be able to reveal that. So today is actually Monday, and I'm not going to put it on as a premiere tonight, even though we don't have anything scheduled for tonight. I think I'm just going to do it on a random day sometime this week or something to see if you're all paying attention. And I'm going to try to do it again. I like to do it on Saturdays, but our Saturdays are booked for the next couple of weeks because that seems to be when most people, foreign or not, can make it. But maybe I'll just throw it on a random day and see what happens. So this is the Casey Kasem saying peace out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and our countdown will continue soon enough. So have a good one. Later.